Well, a very good evening and welcome to the 2020 Exporter of the Year Awards. Of course, we'd love to be together, but in these unusual days, we are doing things a little bit differently. So thank you for joining us wherever you are around the world, around the Eastern Cape. Thank you for your time and welcome to this year's awards. In these unprecedented times, we're doing things a little different, but as always, as South Africans, with lots of gees and resilience, it's lovely to have you with us this evening. And we want to invite you to engage with us. You'll see a WhatsApp number coming up on our screen, and we're asking you to comment, share your photographs of where you are and what you're doing, and hopefully being part of the festivities as we champion those in the industry. If you're taking photographs and post them out on your social media platforms for your business or as your individual posts, then please include our hashtag, which is ExportersEC2020. That's hashtag ExportersEC2020. 2020. Now, I'm sure when you've seen those pictures beforehand, you'd love to be dancing with us, and I'm sure we can make a plan. But for now, you will be, of course, receiving your wonderful gifts, as we always have at the Exporters Awards in this, our 40th year of celebrating this incredible partnership between industry here in Nelson Mandela Bay. As always, we are making sure that you are receiving gifts. They're not with you tonight, but you will be getting them soon. And I want to say thank you to Sasfin and Tavcor Commercial Vehicles for making these possible. Of course, for the logistics for the gifts, in the coming days, we will be in touch with you. The team will provide various collection spots, so you will reminisce on tonight's celebrations as part of the Exporters Award. So thank you to all who've been part of this. So as the WhatsApp number is up there, remember that you can engage with us, whether it's by photographs or taking part in our lucky draw competition this evening. As we are announcing the various winners, we're going to put a picture of a certain place around our city as the various judges announce our winners. We'll show you an iconic spot in Nelson Mandela Bay, and you're going to have to be fast fingers as you, on the WhatsApp line, tell us where that place is in Nelson Mandela Bay. First person who gets the correct answer will, of course, pick up the lucky draw prizes, and we'll announce them as we go through the evening. So make sure that you are fastest fingers first, and make sure that you're getting your answer in to stand a chance to win some of our incredible lucky draw prizes this evening. So let's socialize, let's have some fun. It's going to be quite short this evening, so thank you for joining our festivities. But first up, let's introduce and welcome Mr. Quinton Levy. He's chairman of the Exporters Club. He's a qualified chartered accountant, senior manager at KPMG, very much part of the furniture there. And not only has been part of KPMG, but he's been the household name in the Exporters Club here in Eastern Cape since 2008, elected as chairman in 2009. And he's got another love, and that's hockey. He's very involved in hockey. He's treasurer at EP Hockey Association, Alexander Road, Old Boys and Old Club. He's the coach of the Utenaig Ladies Premier League hockey team, and he's coach of the EP Ladies Country District hockey team as well. And Quinton, over to you to open up our proceedings this evening.
Welcome to the 25th Exporter of the Year Awards evening. Tonight being our first online awards evening, but you're still in for a great evening with entertainment, lucky draws, and leading up to Exporter of the Year 2020. This year marks us 40 years as an organization, a great achievement for us. With COVID-19 around, I don't say, how does this affect me? How do my actions affect myself? But rather, how does it affect those around me? My wife, my daughter, my colleague whose wife has cancer, my colleague whose wife has diabetes. I think us as an organization want to strive for the industry to think more of we rather than I. We recently launched a video of the top 40 executives just endorsing us as an organization of where we've come over the 40 years and how we work together, how we want the industry to work together to the betterment of exporters out of the Eastern Cape. I'd just like to take this time to just say a special word for Mr. Thomas Schaefer, who has just left our shores to be CEO of Global Skoda. Thomas, you're always a great supporter of us as an organization. You've been very passionate about our metro, our country, and our continent. Thanks for all support through our panel discussions, our golf days, and sponsorships. Good luck on your appointment. There are a few special guests I would like to acknowledge tonight. Ms. Nonkita Mona, CEO of the Business Chamber. Mr. Alan Corbett, my preceding chairman. Our judging panels. All entrants for tonight. Good luck. Our committee members, past and present, all sponsors, especially our platinum sponsor Transnet, all our members, particularly our diamond members, all protocol observed. At our recent AGM, we were privileged to hear from Mr. Brant Pretorius about some very apt words, especially in these times with COVID-19. I would just like to touch on a few of the topics he touched on. Retain positive vision, create relationships with all key stakeholders, apply strategic thinking and planning, zoom out, take a helicopter view, and is your company still relevant? At the AGM, our new committee was elected, and our committee think those are very apt words for us as an organization as well. How can we apply and make sure we are still relevant with no networking allowed? At the first committee meeting subsequent to the AGM, our committee members elected our members into key roles. I was re-elected as chairman into my 10th term. Vice chairman, Jane Stevenson. Treasurer and head of finance, Pravika Chetty. Treasurer and head of membership, Sujit Bagachi. Marketing and communications, Neil Barker. Events, Luday Mani. Congratulations to all you on your appointments and to the rest of the committee. I'd just like to thank our service providers for tonight's function. Firstly, Jane and David and the team from Magnetic Storm for all the online platform and the planning and events that took place behind the scenes. Our entertainment for tonight, Nelson Mandela Bay Musicians Collaboration, Justin Peel, the Magician Guy, and Mark Lottering. To Oracle Media and Neil Barker and his team for all the print media and the social media coverage. To Mandy from Heritage Framers for the frames for the certificates. And of course to Zahn and Aday. They've done a great deal of work behind the scenes of making this function possible. So thanks to you guys. Then to our sponsors. Platinum sponsor Transnet. Thanks to you for the 4th year coming on as our main sponsor. Our gold sponsors, Oracle Media and Volkswagen South Africa. Silver sponsors, IDC and Magnetic Storm. Thanks to Sasfin for your cash contribution. To our 3 media sponsors, The Herald, Kingfisher FM and R News. To Jane Stevenson from Magnetic Minds for providing each category winner with a coaching voucher. And Mastersons for providing each category winner with a coffee hamper. And of course to all our sponsors for our lucky draws. Thank you and stay safe.
Well, thank you, Quinton, the chairman of the Exporters Committee. He mentioned our sponsors who've come on board as well, and a big thank you to them. We've got some very special guests joining us here this evening from their homes, from their offices, wherever they are around the country, and I want to mention them. Firstly, the CEO of the AIDC, Lance Schultz, great to have you with us. The CEO of NARCAM, that's Renee Mutlia. We've got past CEO of the Exporters, it's Denzel Lester, the legend himself. Great to have you with us, Denzel. From ECDC, we've got Pakamisa George and Kolelwa Majiza. From NAMSA, CEO Michael Mabasa. And finally, from the CDC, Pepsi Silinga. Nice to have you guys with us as well. Thank you for making the time to join us. Right, so Diamond members have been very much part of the Exporters Eastern Cape in 2020, and I'd like to mention them because they've been a crucial part of the development of the Exporters Eastern Cape. So we've got the Small Enterprise Development Agency, Volkswagen Group South Africa, the Nelson Mandela Bay Business Chamber, the Industrial Development Corporation, IDC, DG Capital, Oracle Media, Neil Barker and his team, SJM Flex, the innovators out at Propeller, and Eberspacher. Thank you for your partnership this year to make the Exporters Eastern Cape the success that it's been. And tonight a special mention as well for our platinum sponsor Transnet, who've been incredible in not only supporting the Exporters Eastern Cape, but for what they do for our region. And it's going to be wonderful to be hearing from one of them in a short while. But tonight it's all about celebrating as well as honoring those who've done so well in our region. Right, it's time for us to introduce our main speaker for this evening, and it's from our platinum sponsor, Transnet. It's a wonderful privilege to introduce to you to Captain Rufus Lekala. He's the Chief Operating Officer at Transnet. And listen to this, in 2002, he was the first black harbour master in South Africa, and in fact the youngest in the world. He started out in East London, he made his way over to Cape Town, and today he looks after all of the 8 harbours in South Africa, 2 of course right here in Nelson Mandela Bay. He studied out in the Netherlands, spent some time out in Stellenbosch, and it's wonderful to have Captain Rufus Lekala, to address us this evening.
Good evening, colleagues, and thank you for allowing us as Transnet the opportunity to address you tonight. It is a privilege for us to be represented at this particular very important gala evening. I commend the Eastern Cape Exporters Club to holding this function at a very tough, and we know that the pandemic is raging outside, but also we want to celebrate with you your 25th anniversary milestone and 40 years of existence as a Exporters EC Club. As Transnet, we do value you very well, and we know that you are a partner. We don't see you as a customer, we see you as a partner in trade for your good work, your hard work and dedication in business, and showcasing South Africa Pty Limited to the entire world. We really commend you very well, and hope tonight is going to be a good night for those who are going to be victors. From a COVID-19 point of view, we've seen quite a tremendous decline in exports and imports into South Africa. The port system in its entirety has seen a 20% reduction of trade, being containers, tankers, general cargo, bulk carriers across the industry. But we're really proud to be associated with this gala dinner tonight and celebrate your endurance, celebrate your really hard-working blood, sweat, making sure that you export a little of what we are still producing in the country as South Africa Pty Limited. With that said, I would want to also congratulate a few of your colleagues that are in the house, VW South Africa. We do commend you that you are flying South African flag very high. At the same time, also we want to commend VW SA for using some of their facility to convert them into a field hospital in assisting the Eastern Cape Department of Health. We are really saying thank you for doing that. We want to also thank Ford Motor Corporations of South Africa for using our dog leg for exporting 7,000 units of cars using our rail, the empty wagons coming from Gauteng down to the Eastern Cape. We really commend you for really being part of our strategy from reducing cargo from road to rail. This is one of the exemplary matter to say we can really do it, and we hope to see more units on the rail. Lastly, we want to also congratulate Mercedes-Benz South Africa for spending 10 billion rand in the expansion of their terminal. We know that money doesn't come cheap lately, but you've shown confidence in South Africa Pty Limited by investing 10 billion rand into this economy. As Transnet, we are also in the pipeline of investing in the expansion of the car terminal in East London to really compliment you as Mercedes-Benz SA for your good work and your gesture of investment of that 10 billion rand. Similarly, also colleagues, in terms of the focus for the TNPA, we are saying we are really committed to automotive. Automotive, we know that it's a bloodline of the Eastern Cape. Eastern Cape is where cars are made, and we want to be part of this particular one. With the manganese as well, we're saying we are investing in rail expansion in terms of exporting of manganese through the Eastern Cape ports. You are a lucky province that you have 3 ports that are complementary to each other. Between the Port of East London, the Port of East PE, you really export a lot of automotive, and we really appreciate that commitment. You also have a 2 complementary container ports, which is the port of PE and the port of Ngqura, which are very close to each other. These ports are playing a significant role in the economy of South Africa, especially in the transshipment and also in the export of your goods and services that you are producing in this country to the entire world. Thank you very much for doing that for us. We really appreciate your assistance and your really commitment in making sure that this country, South Africa Pty Limited, will export the best high quality exports to the world. Lastly, and in closing, I want to say thank you, colleagues, for allowing Transnet and the TNPA National Port Authority for being part of this Exporters of the Year Gala dinner. Thank you very much.
Well, thank you to Captain Lekala, a wonderful ambassador for the Eastern Cape and one of our wonderful success stories. And I think there's a reminder for us as we reflect on our sponsors once again this evening, that it's so important that we are supporting local business, that we're keeping money and growth here into the region. So thank you once again to these sponsors for making this possible. Right, so before we get to our awards and the reason why we've gathered all over for tonight's event, I want to remind you about the WhatsApp number. We're going to put it up onto the screen, and this is your chance to win tonight. We've got lucky draws. When we announce the winner, the various judges will be located and announcing it at various places around Nelson Mandela Bay. We want you to get onto that WhatsApp, and as soon as you identify it, I want you to post it through with your name and tell us that location. First person stands in line to win our lucky draw prizes from our very generous sponsors. So get your phones ready. Keep the photographs coming and messages coming through. We love hearing from you. So it's that time of the evening where we start looking at our winners. Now, the judges for our SJM Flex Environmental Awards this year were Elma Tiot from AIDC, Antonio McMaster, SJM, Mark Mugati from SJM. The independent judges for the other awards were Dr. Randall Jonas from the Nelson Mandela Business School, Justin Rees from FNB, Sujit Bagachi from Transnet, Hussein Mohammed from AIDC, Jane Stevenson from Magnetic Storm, Kingsley Del Robertson from the IDC, Prince Matonzi from the Nelson Mandela Bay Business Chamber, and Mr. Quinton Levy himself from the Exporters Chairman. They've gathered, they've debated, they've looked at all of the submissions, and each of the category winners that have been selected this evening will receive a coffee voucher from Masterton's and a coaching voucher with Magnetic Minds Managing Director Jane Stevenson. And this is to the value of 3,500 Rand. So each of our award winners in various categories will be receiving these as well. So first up, our first category for this evening, and it is the SJM Flex Environmental Practice Award. Now this category is for exporters who've not achieved accreditation, but they still pursue activities towards environmental sustainability.
To reveal the category winner, we welcome our judge from FNB, Justin Rees. The winner of this award is a car dealership group that have invested 5.6 million to reduce their group's carbon footprint by generating solar power. Their 3 sites now generate 483.5 kilowatts peak from the solar plants. All excess power will be fed back into the national grid. They recycle old oil, metal, plastic, and paper. They have harvested 10 million liters of water to date for car washes through their water harvesting. The 2020 winner of the SJM Flex Environmental Practice Award is
Tavcor Motor Group.
Congratulations to the Tavcor Motor Group for winning the SJM Flex Environmental Practice Award. And did you notice Justin there from FNB was at one of our famous locations? Did you get your WhatsApp in and tell us where he was? Well, we'll be announcing the winner of that lucky draw in a short while. All right, time for us to look at the second category for this evening, the SJM Flex Environmental Award. Now, this category is for exporters who have environmental accreditation and who have pursued excellence in environmental management.
To reveal the category winner, we welcome our judge from SJM Flex, Mark Margotti. This year, the award goes to an automotive manufacturer who are ISO 14001 and ISO 5001 accredited. Over the past year, they have used 22% less water per unit, reduced water to municipality by 3%, used 14% less energy per unit, and produced 13.4% less carbon dioxide. They've produced 1,478 megawatt-hour solar PV energy and avoided 1,486 tons of carbon dioxide. The 2020 winner of the SJM Flex Environmental Award is
Volkswagen Group South Africa.
So congratulations to the Volkswagen Group South Africa. They are the SJM Flex Environmental Award winners. And again, Mark was at a famous location around Port Elizabeth, Nelson Mandela Bay. Did you get that? Did you get your WhatsApp in? We'll announce the winner of that lucky draw in a short while. Right, third category, the IDC Job Creation Award. Now this category is for exporters who have created the most number of new sustainable jobs over the past year.
The first Merit Award goes to a company who provide complete marketing and brand solutions for clients. Over the past year, they've increased their staff complement by 90%. They've spent 2.3% of their employment bill on skills development. The first Merit Award for the IDC Job Creation Award goes to Oracle Media. The second Merit Award goes to the company that created 18 new jobs over the past year and took on 2 new internships. They are the largest employer of students from the Department of Computing Sciences at NMU. They spent 1.5% of their employment bill on skills development. The second Merit Award for the IDC Job Creation Award goes to S4 Development Services. To reveal the category winner, we welcome our judge from the IDC, Mr. Kingsley Dell Robinson. The winner of this award is a company that employs over 750 permanent staff, creating 37 new positions in the past year. An employee recently retired during the year after enjoying 47 years within the organization. They've spent just under 10% of their employment bill on skills development. The 2020 winner of the IDC Job Creation Award is
Ford Motor Company of South Africa.
So congratulations to the IDC Job Creation Awards, the Merit Award winners, Oracle Media and S4 Development Services, and our overall winner, Ford Motor Company. We move over to our fourth category, and then we'll take a break from this, and that is our Best Provider of Services to Exporters Awards. Now, this category is for service providers to the export industry. Now, they're usually forwarding and clearing agents or shipping lines and agents, any other form of transport, including courier, insurance agents, underwriters, or a financial service provider.
To reveal the category winner, we welcome our judge from Transnet, Sujit Bahaji. The award this year goes to a company that offers digital marketing, social media marketing, graphic design service, and web development. Over the last year, they've won a number of awards, including Top Media Company, the Nelson Mandela Bay Globe Awards, C-Level CEO by CEO Today Magazine Africa, Game Changers Marketing Awards by Finance Monthly, and Top 20 South African Small Business Awards by the New Generation's Social and Digital Media Awards. The 2020 winner of Best Provider of Service to Exporters is
Oracle Media. So congratulations to Neil Barker and his amazing team at Oracle Media, the best provider of services to exporters. They've had a fantastic year. Just opened an office up in Windhoek. So congratulations, guys. So there we go, our first 4 categories. And of course, our judges were at famous spots around Nelson Mandela Bay. Make sure that you get your WhatsApps in as we continue to look at the other categories a little bit later on. Now, I mentioned local business because it's so important that an evening like this and a year like we've had is made possible by faithful business in Nelson Mandela Bay. So we want to honor and celebrate with 2 of them. First up, Sasfin and then Magnetic Storm.
Ross, you need to unmute yourself.
I'm running out of data.
It's like launching a new product at an old school hall. We believe that your brand deserves better than Zoom quality.
So we created Mag Streaming.
Broadcast quality productions live from our studios. Here's what we did for Ian last week.
Well, I remember when Rock was young. Me and Susie had so much fun, holding hands and skimming stones, and an old gold Chevy and a place of my own.
Hey, Ian, we can't wait to get back to one of your shows soon. Hey, well, thank you to Magnetic Storm for their amazing sponsorship, and of course, Sasfin as well. Come, let's support local companies. We need one another in these unprecedented times. Right, 2 more of our sponsors we'd like to celebrate with who need our support, the IDC and Kingfisher FM.
To create industrial capacity for sustainable employment. This is the Industrial Development Corporation in action. The IDC. IDC, your partner in development finance.
Hope Radio. Truth Radio. Your inspiration station. It's Kingfisher FM.
You're tuned to local. Yes! It's the Spa Big Breakfast. Only on Kingfisher FM. Take a bite.
So thank you to IDC Kingfisher FM for their continued support of Exporters Eastern Cape.
The award in this category goes to a company that was founded in 1924 and started exporting in 1964. Over the last year, they have exported 7,000 vehicles with engines manufactured in Port Elizabeth through the Port Elizabeth Harbour. This was through an initiative with Transnet to utilise the return leg of trains transporting vehicles to Gauteng. They also exported 35,000 engines and 400,000 component sets valued at over 7 billion rands, plus 1.8 million catalytic converters to sister companies globally. They've increased their direct exports by 58% and their indirect exports by 42%. The 2020 winner of Best Exporter OEM is...
This is so exciting! Ford Motor Company, Southern Africa.
So congratulations to our OEM category winners. They've become synonymous with the Eastern Cape. Volkswagen Group South Africa, Isuzu Motors South Africa, and of course the Ford Motor Company of Southern Africa. So there we go, another couple of categories that we've covered now, and this has all been made possible this evening, and a lot of the success has been part of these companies' support over the last year. So thank you to our sponsors once again. And one of the sponsors I'd really like to focus on and just really champion is the Nelson Mandela Bay Business Chamber. They've been very much part of supporting business through what's been a challenging 2020. So thank you to the Nelson Mandela Bay Business Chamber for your continued support this year.
Or on Facebook, Stadtpulse, where quality and service matter.
The Nelson Mandela Bay Business Chamber is focused now more than ever on economic recovery. You don't have to face the challenges of business alone. The Business Chamber is one of the largest voluntary business associations in the Eastern Cape. Join today and let them be your voice in rebuilding the economy together. Call them on 041 373 1122. Experience the strength of unified business in the Metro. Visit nmbbusinesschamber.co.za and become a member today.
Algoa FM, your music.
It's just amazing. We're celebrating with these companies, not only done well, but as we're showcasing them for you, showing the videos, we're telling you more about this incredible city that we live in. And we encourage you to engage with these companies as we showcase now Oracle Media and VW SA.
South Africa's lockdown restrictions have been lifted and manufacturing is back on track. Industrial shares...
Hi, are you guys open?
I see two people sitting by the sea, looking at me. And all I wanna do is walk along the shore.
Can I get two, please?
A new journey awaits, and together we can move South Africa forward. Drive local, support local. Get the locally produced Polo or Polo Vivo with no deposit and 90-day delayed payment.
Thank you, VWSA. Thank you, Oracle Media, for your continued support. And doesn't that video make you want to go and explore the countryside? Well, it won't be long now, hey? And I see on our WhatsApp group, we're getting lots of messages of people drinking tea, which is great to see as well, Mark. So thank you for your input as well. Right, one more chance for you to win a big lucky draw prize. So don't forget, when we announce our final category winner, you have the chance to pick up that lucky draw prize. So get your WhatsApp number ready to go and try and spot this famous place around Nelson Mandela Bay. Now, just before we announce our overall winner, I just want to remind you that this week coming, Algoa FM will be interviewing our winners live on air, so be sure to tune in. Right, it's time of the evening for the Exporter of the Year. Now, this is the entity that, in the judge's opinion, have achieved the most success in the period under review. They would look at the category winners so far and choose the overall Exporter of the Year.
To reveal the winner of Exporter of the Year 2020, we welcome our judge from KPMG and Exporters Eastern Cape Chairman, Mr. Quinton Levy. The award this year goes to a company that was founded in 1996 and started exporting in 2008. They specialize in machine building and software development, with foreign income increasing through 4IR-aligned projects, dealing with Microsoft Connected Vehicle Platform, Azure, and IoT. Their extensive skill set enables them to complete all projects in-house, with zero outsourcing occurring. They've increased their export turnover by 71% over the past year, and this has been through doubling their sales to their United Kingdom client, as well as securing a new client in Germany. This growth resulted in significant capital investment at their plant and creating many new jobs. The 2020 winner of Exporter of the Year is
S4 Development Services.
The Exporter of the Year for 2020. Congratulations to S4 Development Services. And congratulations to all of our category winners. Each of them, of course, reminding you, receiving that hamper from Masterton's and, of course, from Magnetic Minds. Businesses here in Nelson Mandela Bay that are doing so much for our city. And like S4, really pioneering a new way. And we want to really celebrate with Magnetic Minds bringing a fresh perspective on business in 2020. So Magnetic Minds, each of our category winners winning a hamper from them as well as from Masterton's. Wow, ladies and gentlemen, that is it from us. I want to say thank you so much to our lucky draw sponsors. You see them up on your screen now. These generous companies need your support. Please make note of them. Go out and support them in whatever way you can. They've done amazing work in Nelson Mandela Bay. They've come through some really challenging times and they've managed to be generous enough to donate prizes this evening to make this a memorable evening for you as well. And then a big thank you to Transnet as well for coming on board as platinum sponsor. Thank you to them for always supporting business in Nelson Mandela Bay.
2019-2020, the year that was. We braved a turbulent global economy, mobilized to ensure that we were prepared to provide essential services during the COVID-19 pandemic, and look to the eco-friendly future of shipping. This is the year that was. 2019-2020 was a difficult year for many around the world. But TNPA rolled the waves and sailed through the stormy global economic climate. As we enter the murky waters of a COVID-19 affected world, we are heartened by the men and women who are out on the front line, providing an essential service to all South Africans.
So thank you to Transnet and congratulations to our award winners and our lucky draw winners, but especially S4 Development Services, the Exporter of the Year for 2020. So we will make sure to get all of the attendance gifts, the lucky draw gifts, and of course these amazing certificates and trophies to all of our category winners in the coming days. I want to say a big thank you to all of our entertainers, the collaboration of musicians, Brendan Peel and Mr. Mark Lottering, for entertaining us this evening. I want to say thank you to our Diamond members who this year have supported the Exporters Eastern Cape and continue to serve them and serve this region. I want to say thank you to our gift sponsors who've come out generously despite the challenges we're all facing and have so generously ensured that this is a night to remember. Our amazing sponsors for being part of the 2020 Exporters Awards and for ensuring that the legacy of the Eastern Cape and the business that's done here continues. We are grateful for all that is happening amongst our businesses despite the challenges that we are facing. And I encourage you to go and support these businesses in whatever way you can. Ladies and gentlemen, I bid you a farewell. Have a nice cup of tea wherever you are, and God bless. Good night.